Hey, what's up, everybody? You got Steve here from the Fandom Show. I do want to start off by saying that I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for not uploading as many videos as you guys, I'm sure, would like to see. I've been busy with all kinds of things, of course. I have a full-time job. And over the past few months, I've been working a separate part-time job to raise some extra money, which that has been going well, thankfully. But it means that there's less time that I can dedicate to this. And I've been busy with some pre-spring cleaning, improvement projects. I've been doing a lot of stuff around this room. There's a closet off to my left here that you can't see that I organized last Sunday, which took me quite a little bit of time. And on the floor here next to me is an entire bin of DVDs, CDs, and VHS tapes that I've been going through. Yes, kids, good old physical media. Trying to get this organized. I don't think I need a bin this big for all this stuff. So I'm basically trying to get it down to hopefully half size, if not smaller, so it'll take up less room and I have more room for, other things. Not hard to tell, this is my collection of DVDs and what have you. I got The Simpsons, I got Batman, I got Star Wars, I got Star Trek, I got like The Matrix, I got Jurassic Park. Pretty much anything you think I might have in there, I probably have it. So it's been kind of fun to go through that and just remind myself of all the DVDs that I own. We do so much on streaming now that we tend not to think about how many movies that we actually own. So hopefully I'll have that project done soon. I've been working on a bunch of Lego projects. You can't see it in the video here, but the desk in front of me and off to my left is absolutely full of Lego. I've got 3 different projects that I'm working on right now. Not really going to tell you much about those, but the first one should be done real soon. I'm very excited about sharing it. The second one I'm hoping to get done within the next couple of months, but that's going to be fun to share too. Not fandom related, but I think Lego is kind of a fandom in and of itself, so I'll post that on the Facebook page when I get it done, so you guys can take a look. Another time sink that I've been dealing with lately has been this absolutely wonderful Nintendo Switch game, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Excellent game, tons of fun. I love Legend of Zelda. I've been having a blast with this game. If you have a Switch and you like Zelda, you need to get this. It's that good. I do want to address one complaint about the game. When it came out, there were a lot of concerns about possible technical performance issues. Switch has been out for, well, coming up on 8 years now, if you can believe that. And that's true. You can look that up. 8 years. That's a long time for a console. So there was a lot of concern that this brand new game wouldn't, there'd be performance issues. The Switch wouldn't be able to handle it. When I've been playing, I haven't noticed much in the way of issues. Very little slowdown, very little lag, none of that. Couple times the load times might seem a little long, but never to the point where it's bothering me while I'm gaming. The only thing that I have noticed is that it seems to drain my battery relatively quickly when I'm playing in portable mode. So on a full charge, I might get like 90 minutes of playtime, which not that great. But again, my Switch it's one of the original Switches. It's older, so I'm guessing probably the battery itself just doesn't hold a charge the way it used to, and it's not entirely to blame on that game. But rumors are, of course, that Nintendo's going to be introducing a new console or an updated Switch or something later this year, so that'll be exciting to see. But yeah, I'm about probably 40 hours into this game, and I still have a bunch of stuff to do. So I've really been enjoying that, but again, that's been more time out of my days that I haven't been able to be here talking to you guys. I've been keeping up with my collecting my searches for toys and things like that. A while back, I did a video on these classic Ninja Turtles toys that I've been trying to collect. I've been having a devil of a time. If you look at the purple section there, you can see there's a foot soldier, which would be the purple-looking guy. I've gone to a number of different stores. I've looked through all the toy sections. I can find basically every single toy in this set except for the foot soldier. I haven't been able to find it online to order even, so I don't know if maybe they decided not to make them or what the deal is, but I've been all over the place trying to find a simple foot soldier figure that costs less than $15, and I have not been able to do it. So hopefully I find that one and I can knock it out of the park. We shall see where that goes. So, that's your little catch-up on my life. Let's talk about a few things that are going on in pop culture right now. Still a bit of uncertainty around the next Star Wars movie, projected to possibly release next year, but who knows? It's gonna be interesting, I think. If it does come out next year, that'll be 6 years past Rise of Skywalker, so we'll see if maybe there's a little bit of renewed interest in it, and there might be some cool things going on. I think it's gonna be like a universe thing with The Mandalorian and Ahsoka and a few other things. It's being helmed, I believe, by Dave Filoni, so should be kind of cool to see how all that comes together. I'm optimistic about it. I hesitate to say I have high expectations with anything Star Wars because I've learned not to, but I have enjoyed The Mandalorian. I thought Ahsoka was pretty good. So I'm hoping that this crossover movie will be good. So we'll see, but I definitely am optimistic for that one. A couple weeks from now, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is coming out. Of course, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I have a whole wall of Ghostbusters stuff just off to my right here that you can't see, but I'm a diehard Ghostbusters fan, and I'm so excited for this movie. I will be there opening night, hopefully with a group of friends, and it looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Afterlife was really good, but this Ghostbusters movie, they're back in New York, they're back in the firehouse, and I really feel like this is the Ghostbusters movie that a lot of fans have wanted since Ghostbusters 2. So my hopes for Frozen Empire are quite high, but I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. Everything I've seen on it looks absolutely amazing, so I'm very, very excited. I think it's going to be quite possibly the best Ghostbusters movie since the original. So fingers crossed. Hopefully it turns out really well. Dune 2 recently released in the theaters. I'm not a huge Dune fan. You might think I'm into that kind of stuff. I respect the heck out of the fandom. I know there's some people that absolutely love it and Frank Herbert's other stuff. So far, the feedback on Dune 2 has been really, really good. What I've heard is, even if you don't see many movies in theaters, if you're interested in Dune, see this in the theaters. So if you're a Dune fan, if that's your kind of thing, you're probably going to want to see this one. No word yet on how many of the books they're going to adapt to the big screen. My understanding is that a lot of the later books, because of the way they're structured, are very difficult to adapt to the big screen, so we'll have to see what comes up in the future of Dune. One bit of speculation I heard was that they were going to release a third movie that would incorporate elements of the remaining books or something. I don't know a lot about the Dune universe, so I can't really comment on that too much, but hopefully, however they decide to close it out, does the franchise justice. I know these first 2 installments have been relatively well received, so again, hopefully they can close it out on the third one. Bunch of stories floating around with the new Jurassic Park movies coming out. Is it a sequel? Is it a prequel? Which characters are going to be in it? Nobody really knows yet. And I gotta tell you, I don't feel great about this one. Jurassic World Dominion was a bit of a letdown. I feel like going back to the well just a few years later is probably not the best idea. I honestly would love to see a Jurassic Park TV series of some kind. I've often thought about a prequel series that traces John Hammond, who's the old guy with the cane who built Jurassic Park, that traces his rise. I think that could be a lot of fun. I don't really know about another feature film, and how many times can you do the dinosaur thing? I mean, really. So I'll probably watch it, maybe not in the theaters, maybe when it hits streaming, but not too keen on that one. Also, in the video game world, there's an Elden Ring, I don't know if it's a sequel, I think it's an expansion pack coming out soon that looks to be very interesting. And then recently, Skull and Bones was finally released. This is a game that Ubisoft has been working on for years and years and years and promised big, big, big things. And unfortunately, it has not met expectations. It's not, the most of the feedback is, hey, this isn't a terrible game, but it's not the absolute grand slam that we were hoping for. Ubisoft has canceled other games in recent years. They've had very poor luck outside the Assassin's Creed series, and it was hoped that Skull and Bones would pull them out of that and give them a really, really big hit. Didn't happen. So, unfortunately, that kind of puts Ubisoft's future in a bit of a gray area. They're obviously going to keep trucking forward on Assassin's Creed. Beyond that, who knows? I used to love a lot of Ubisoft stuff. They did Prince of Persia. They did some of the Tom Clancy games. But recently, yeah, not been so good over there, unfortunately. So that's about all I have for today. There's, of course, other stuff going on. I can't possibly keep on top of it all, but wanted to hit those few things. Wanted to give you an update on how things have been going with me. And even though I've been busy, my goal is to get more videos up on this channel. So with any luck, you'll be seeing a lot more of me really soon. So I do thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back before you know it with more cool stuff. Bye-bye for now.